Well, good Monday afternoon to ya. It's Dan. I want to welcome you to my home, the Sticks. I hope everybody's having a right fine Monday and a good start to a new week. But I'm here to tell you over here in East Central Mississippi, weather sure enough got old Dan worried again. Looks like Tropical Storm Delta is heading our way. Guess we'll prepare for the worst and hope for the best. But we'll talk about that here in a second. Before we get started on today's video, I always like to mention that if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. And if you returning just to see what old Dan's got going on over her, I sure enough thank you for coming back. But what I want to share with you and y'all today is obviously the weather, but let me show you what's going on with the fall garden. I'm pretty happy about it. Give me a second, that's what we finna do's. Well, let's talk about the weather, Dan. Well, it seems that Tropical Storm Delta is going to make its way into the Gulf of Mexico if it hasn't already. Haven't looked at the latest update, but it looks like it's going to come smack over East Central Mississippi. It's going to affect Mississippi and Alabama. The weather is just like everything else, it changes, so we'll see what happens with that, but we'll do some updates on the weather, of course. Let me show you what's going on here with the fall garden. I'm here to tell you, we got some black Spanish radishes that have popped the ground. Super excited about that. They germinated rather quickly. I was kind of worried because of the temperatures, but being this is a frost tolerant radish, they look like they're popping up just fine. Mr. Terry, you made mention in a comment when I planted these out, why thin them? Just pluck them out when they start getting bigger and make room for the other ones. Very good idea, sir. And you know, I never really thought about it. It just goes to show you, the folks within our community that grow a lot more than me, got some good advice and tips. So thank you for that, sir. Look there. Kale is showing enough growing, looking good. I've been watering these guys about every other day, just trying to keep this bed nice and moist. And the kale and the Osmocote looks like it's working really good. I just can't wait for this stuff to grow up where I can start harvesting it. I got some plans to make some show enough chicken kale soup with that. I had also bought some collard starts. I bought the true Georgia collard starts and not the hybrids. But what I was going to do was I was thinking I was going to either plant them in the earth bed or I was going to plant them out in the 16-foot raised bed. But I had an epiphany. I was like, you know what? I wonder if they'll grow in a grow bag. I think they will. So I planted them jokers out in some grow bags. I got 2 here. Put 1 in each of these 7-gallon grow bags. I have 2 more over there amongst the peppers and all the other stuff growing over there. I'm here to tell you, these volunteer tomatoes have shown enough got their grow on. Mr. CB and Miss Renee over at CB's Greenhouse and Garden, I feel your pain on the tomatoes, just trying to keep some going. That's what these are doing. And I have flower sets on these guys and they're growing really good. And these are all volunteers. I want to say this is a either a celebrity or a yellow tom. But the tomato starts are growing really good despite the changes in the temperature I've been getting over here. There are the Persian cucumbers. I went ahead and planted them in the cucumber tile instead of on a trellis system because I wanted to keep everything close together so I wouldn't have to do a lot of walking and water everything. So there they are. They're looking good and green. Maybe we'll see if we can get us a cucumber harvest. It may be a little bit too late, but it's always worth a try, just to try. Let me go over here and show you this Comfrey because I've been showing off on a mission to try to get some Comfrey going over here. Look at her. I got Comfrey growing. I'm showing enough happy about that. Look, I got one popping up there. Here's one that's growing real good. Here, I got some Comfrey in the 7-gallon grow bags. Let's see, there's one right there. He's popping up right here. So I want to say maybe 12 or 13 root cuttings, and out of that I probably have maybe 10 that actually took hold and are starting to push through the soil and produce Comfrey leaves. Really excited about, I missed one. Can't forget that one too. Oh, Saba Gardner, yours is over there and it's grown. We're gonna walk over there and looking at it. But yours is still growing as well. So I have some comfrey over here growing, and I'm pretty dang happy about that. I'm gonna try to save it. The old wise saying, especially with the weather, if you have a really hot summer, you're gonna have a really cold winter. I guess we'll have to see how that plays out, but I'm gonna try my best to keep all of this comfrey growing. I also planted out some parsley. I use a lot of parsley when I cook, and I really get tired of going to the grocery store and spending large amounts of money on probably about that much parsley, which is probably about $4. So I got some parsley growing, and I also have some fresh dill going as well. I like to cook with dill, and I really like to use it in stuff that I ferment, especially pickles. So we got some dill going as well, and it's still growing. Rob the Sapper Gardener, there is your comfrey. We're gonna call that Sapper comfrey. It's still growing too. I wanted to show you this. These are my avocado trees. These two are the ones, this one and this one are the ones that Bugsy the goat ate, but look at here. Look at all that new growth. I was kind of thinking I was going to lose these guys because he ate everything and actually nibbled on the stems. This one's not looking too good. It's still living. I was kind of hoping it would throw off some new leaves, but it hasn't yet. But that's okay. I'm pretty hopeful for this. I think it's still going to go, but gracious, it's growing pretty good. And here is my first avocado that I planted. It's looking real good too. We're gonna bring these indoors and try to save these and keep these going. As far as them 16-foot raised beds, they look the same. I still have quite a few Tabasco peppers out there on those bushes that I'm gonna harvest probably here pretty soon. I may just take them green. And the thing about the Tabascos with me is it really don't matter the color of the peppers themselves to me. I just like the taste of them. So we'll probably harvest those, may do a video on that just to show you what I ended up with. So there you have it. Just a little fall garden update at what I still have growing over here in East Central Mississippi. Hopefully Tropical Storm Delta won't interfere with any of this stuff that's growing. We'll just have to see, because I always get worried about high wind and a lot of rain over here. But that's what I still have growing over here. Pretty excited about just growing stuff. So y'all, again, I hope everybody's having a showing off good Monday, and I hope everybody's staying safe amid this crisis that we still have going on. If you like this video, go on and give it a thumbs up to help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home to Sticks channel, Lord of mercy, y'all need to come on over here, give old Dan a look, because I'm always doing stuff. With that being said, you know it's coming. Dan Referee showing off, always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine. And I mean nobody. You showing off, get your shine on. I guarantee you it's important. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.